Oh, hey guys. While I got you here, let's get a good old-fashioned Bo-Jitsu training workout in. Hope everyone's having a great day today. This is my first live stream class. I hope that it goes very well. I'm looking forward to having a great class with you guys today. Okay, so Sensei Nathan here with you is what we're going to be doing is we're going to be starting off by warming up. So the way we're going to start our warm-up today is we're just going to start with some knee drives. So we're going to take our bow into an overhand grip. I'm just going to grab the bow up top, and I'm just going to be driving it down as I bring my knee up. This is going to warm up my hip flexors, kind of just get my shoulders warmed up. We just want to go through a few of these. They don't have to be overly powerful, guys. We just want to make sure that we get that blood pumping for our workout today. Got a great workout plan for us, guys. We're going to be doing a mix of some very traditional Okinawan Bo-Jitsu, and we're going to be integrating some kicking into our bow strikes. So it's going to be a nice blended class. We're going to have a little bit of everything. And I hope you guys are ready to work up a nice little sweat. Good job, guys. Keep working hard. Okay, we're going to switch sides. We're going to go with our left foot back. We're going to drive that back knee up as we bring that bow down. As we go, guys, we're going to just gradually increase the intensity. Nice work. Make sure that you guys are actually training with me and not just sitting on the couch eating potato chips, okay? We want to make sure that we're getting in a nice bow workout today. Oh, good work, guys. Okay, next one we're going to work on is rowing, okay? So all I'm going to do for rowing the bow, I'm just going to stand in a neutral position, and it's almost like I'm kayaking. So I'm just going to go back and forth with the bow. My hands are just shifting ever so slightly so that I can keep the bow kind of moving fluidly. This is going to warm up my shoulders, just kind of get that blood flowing like we were saying earlier. Good work, guys. Just give a different angle for you. That's good. Try and go a little bit faster as you kind of get warmed up. Should start feeling pretty good. Good work, guys. Stay with me. Don't take a break until it's time for our water break. Good. We're going to do some bow squats now. So I'm going to keep my overhand grip. All I'm going to do is I'm going to go down. I'm going to punch that bow out. What I want is to make sure that I have a nice straight back. I want to have nice posture on this one. I want to fire that bow out. We're going to gradually go up. Okay, everyone with me, and down, punch it out, and back up. Punch it out, back up. You should feel this in your legs. It's a nice little warm-up, just kind of making sure that we've got all of our bases covered. We want to make sure that those legs are nice and warmed up too, guys, because we are going to be doing some kicking. If we do come across any techniques that you're not sure of, just modify it as best you can, or do the best you can to follow along. This class will get posted afterwards, so if you want to go back and break down any of the technique, it's a perfect way to do it. Okay, I'm just going to change angles for you, making sure I have a nice straight back, straight as possible, down and up. Good. As you start going faster, you might be able to even feel your bow recoiling a little bit. I use a rattan bow. My bow, I'd say, is about 2 pounds, give or take, maybe a little bit on the lighter side of 2 pounds. I find that it's the right size for me. I very much like it. Okay, so next thing that we're going to be working on is just going to warm up a little bit more, upper body. Just going back and forth. Just want to really get those muscles loosened up. Just back and forth, nice and easy, guys. Good work. Okay, from there, we're going to work on some stretch kicks. So we're going to warm up those legs a little bit more. I'm just going to get in a left fighting stance. I'm just going to keep my hands up on the bow. And I'm just going to do a stretch kick. Okay, so it's just going up nice and easy. As I get more comfortable, I can gradually bring up that leg higher, okay? So you may want to try and start maybe knee height, and then see if you can get your shoulder, your leg coming above your shoulder. That would be the goal. Let's do a few more on this side, guys, and then we're going to switch. Good work. Okay, let's switch sides. I'm going to be in a right fighting stance now. That means my right foot is in the front, left foot is in the back. Keep that bow up if you like. Nice and easy. We're going to keep that leg straight. Warm up those legs on both sides. Funny story, guys. This is my first YouTube class, live class. And I'm getting it all set up, and the first few seconds, and then all of a sudden I lost connection, couldn't get it back, had to restart the class. I was just thinking, how could this possibly happen on my first class? So I hope that everyone has a good audio and video picture going on right now. Good work, guys. Okay, next one we're going to work on, finish off our warm-up. We're going to do some basic overhead front strikes. Just nice and easy, guys. Just starting in a right dominant stance. We're just going to come down, just warm up those arms. Okay, making sure we have nice technique, nice angle of the bow. We want to make sure that it's snapping that wrist so that we have that nice, strong finishing touch on the strike. So as you guys notice, I'm taking my right foot in to prepare, and then I follow through with my strike. I always like to really exhale when I'm breathing, finishing the strike. You guys may notice that, some of you guys that take the GMAU classes. I really do emphasize that when I'm working through my technique. We're going to do some more right dominant. I'm going to face the other way for you guys. Notice, guys, how I have a nice angle on the bow. My arms fully extended in the front. My other arm's on my hip. Good work, guys. Good work. Okay, we're going to switch sides. I'm going to go to a left dominant now. Okay, I'm going to be coming right at you guys this time. Left dominant, prepare, strike. Left dominant, prepare, strike. It's just kind of a good training habit that I like to get into, making sure that I always have nice, solid breathing on my techniques. It does help with the power. For me, it also is about rhythm. It actually kind of helps my rhythm. If I'm breathing, exhaling as I strike, it's kind of like a timing thing. Helps me with my kata or forms, whatever it is that I may be doing. Good. Shake out your arms. Fix your uniform if you're wearing one. Clear off the sweat. You guys may find that I sweat like an absolute animal when I'm doing these classes. So I am training 100% with you guys. I don't take it easy on myself. Let's grab a quick 5-second water, and then we're going to get back to training. Okay, so for the first part of class today, guys, we're going to be working on some traditional Okinawan techniques. So it's going to be a little bit of a blend of everything. What we're going to do is we're going to be starting off with an angle block, followed by an Okinawan 4-point strike. Okay? Sorry, angle block, overhead front strike, followed by an Okinawan 4-point strike. So what that looks like, guys, is I'm going to be in a fighting stance. I'm going to slide back. If you guys will notice, that's a slight different 4-point strike than you may be used to seeing. It's a combative 4-point strike. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be coming up, down. I stop my hand on my hip, bring it around on the heel side, and then the tip side, okay? This is a really powerful 4-point strike. I really like this one. It blends in nicely. So the practical application for this one would be I'm getting back into a 50-50 back stance. I'm going to bring that bow around over, do an angle 1 strike. From my angle 1 strike, I'm going to come up and do my Okinawan 4-point. 1, 2, 3, 4. So on the Okinawan 4-point, guys, we want to make sure that it's clean, okay? So when we're going through it, we don't want our strikes to all blend together. It's okay to do them fast because it should be like a flurry of attacks, but we don't want it so that they're mixed together so you can't tell what the technique is, okay? So I always preach about clean technique. We want to make sure we have nice clean technique on this one. I'm going to start on a side angle so you guys can get a good view of me. And what we're going to do is we're going to start in a right dominant. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to step back ever so slightly into like a 50-50 back stance. The reason I'm sliding back into that back stance is because that angle block is theoretically blocking something coming in that would require it. Okay, so after I did that angle block, I'm going to bring that bull around on my right side, do my overhead front strike. From there, I'm going to do my Okinawan 4-point. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's cycle through this together, guys. Okay, we're going to start in right dominant together with me, and angle block, overhead front strike. 4-point. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to ready, and angle block, overhead front strike. Okinawan 4-point. 1, 2, 3, 4. Facing the other way. And angle block. And overhead front strike. 4-point. 2, 3, 4. Back at you guys again. And stepping back, angle block. And overhead front strike. 4-point. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go a little bit faster now. We're still on the right side, guys. We haven't got to the left side yet. Okay, so starting in that right dominant again, and it's just going to be on a 1 count. And 1. And 2. And 3. Last one, guys, and we're going to switch sides. And 4. Good job. We're going to switch sides. Let's shake out our uniforms, clean ourselves off, clear off that sweat. As you guys may see, it's starting to pour from me. I'm in my left fighting stance now. Same idea. I'm going to be stepping back, 50-50 back stance into that angle block and overhead front strike. From there, Okinawan 4-point. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? We're going to cycle through it slowly one way, and then we're going to go regular speed. And angle block. Overhead front strike. Okinawan 4-point. 1, 2, 3, 4. Angle block. Overhead front strike. Okinawan 4-point. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time, guys. Angle block. Overhead front strike. Okinawan 4-point. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure it's a nice, distinct technique on that one, guys. Okay. We're going to go through it one more time left-handed. We're going to go at regular speed this time. So we're starting off in our left fighting stance. And and 2. Three. And 4. Good work, guys. Shake it out. Should be feeling pretty warmed up by now. Fix my uniform. Got to look good for you guys. Okay, next one we're going to work on is going to be another practical application. This one's going to be a little bit of combat bow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be in my right dominant. I'm going to simulate a kicks coming forward. What I'm going to do is I'm going to parry block that. I'm going to follow up with an angle 1 feint and then an angle 2 strike. So the first strike is a fake. The second one comes through, okay? So this one's meant to draw their attention. This one's going to be my strike. So going to be in that right dominant stance. I'm going to take my right foot, step back as I do a vertical parry. Now my bow's not perfectly vertical, but it's quite vertical. I still want it to be biomechanically favorable for me. So what I want to do now is I'm going to come across and I'm going to fake that angle 1, come through and strike with angle 2. Now on the angle 2, I want us to really emphasize going through my target, okay? I don't want to just stop when I make contact. My goal is to go through angle 2, okay? That means that we're going to be striking with a lot of power, okay? Let's do it a couple more times, practice, and then we're going to cycle through it together. And stepping back with my right foot, vertical block. From there, faking angle 1, angle 2, going right through it, okay? Different angle for you guys. Right dominant again. Me stepping back with my right foot and vertical block or vertical parry. I'm going to come and fake angle 1, angle 2, and come through. And again, stepping back with my right foot, vertical parry. Angle 1 fake, angle 2 coming through. Really focus on the bow speed. That heel should be coming across very, very quickly on that bow. Another angle for you guys. Be in my right fighting stance. I'm going to step back, vertical parry, faking angle 1, angle 2. We're going to cycle through this one together now, guys. We're going to be going regular speed, okay? So we're going to be starting in a right dominant together with me, and 1, 2, 3, last one, and 4. Good job, guys. Now we're going to do the left side. Same principles. Left side for me is sometimes a little bit more difficult. I'm right-handed. You guys may find that if you're right-handed, the left-handed is easier. I have some local students that actually are left-handed, but they prefer the right hand when they're bow training. Okay, left-handed, so we're going to go left dominant. So what that means, guys, is this time I'm going to be stepping back with my left foot. Come across and do that vertical parry. I'm going to fake, strike through. So this time the fake is going to be to angle 2. I'm going to come through on angle 1. Okay. Again, stepping back, vertical parry, faking angle 2, right through on angle 1. Okay. Different direction for you guys. We're still going to work through this one step by step. Left dominant, stepping back with the left foot, vertical parry, faking angle 2, going right through on angle 1. Another angle for you guys, okay? Left dominant and vertical parry, fake, strike. Right through on the strike. Really important concept on that one, guys. We're going to get in that left fighting stance again and step back with my left foot, vertical parry. Faking angle 2, angle 1. Regular speed, left dominant, and 1. And 2. And 3. Last one, guys, let's make it a really good one. And 4. Good, really important, guys. I've said it a couple times, but we want to make sure that we're emphasizing the power going through on that strike. Let's grab a quick 5-second water, and then we're going to move on. Okay, guys. Now we're going to start working on kick integration, okay? So there's lots of things that you can do when you're integrating a kick into your bow training. The key is that I like for it to flow. So we're not going to do something, if it feels unnatural, chances are it won't be effective. So it has to flow together nicely. And there is a certain amount of visual element that you want to consider when you're doing it. So I've come up with a few. There's lots and lots that we can go through. We're going to be building on some of the stuff that we've been doing already in class. So for this one, it's going to be very traditional. It's going to be an Okinawan 4-point strike again. 1, 2, 3, 4. An Okinawan combative thrust. Down, so I'm going to get my elbow in there as I strike. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the bow back, step through, and throw a step side kick, okay? So is what I'm imagining is I've struck somebody, I did the strike to stagger them back, but they're rushing me again. So I'm just gonna throw out a side kick, which has got a lot of stopping power, okay? Very similar to the thrust, just a different kind of tool that you're using, okay? So we're gonna go break that one down step by step. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start that Okinawan 4-point strike. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're gonna step into our Okinawan combative thrust. Okay, so I still have a nice deep stance. Is what I'm gonna do now is as I retract the bow, my left foot is gonna shuffle forward as my right foot performs the kick. Now I want that to be a piercing kick going through. It's not meant to look kind of like a hybrid between a turning kick and a side kick. We want to make sure it's a piercing kick, that way it's got the stopping power, okay? So we're gonna go through it again. And 1, 2, 3, 4, combative thrust. From there, we're gonna, as we bring the bow back, we step through and throw that side kick. Like I said, guys, we're imagining that we staggered somebody, but they're coming back. So instead of, as I'm bringing that bow back, instead of retracting it and striking, I'm retracting it and kicking. I could follow up with another thrust if I wanted to. Different angle for you guys. And 1, 2, 3, 4, combative thrust. From there, as I bring the bow back, step side kick. Different angle again. And Okinawan 4-point. 1, 2, 3, 4, thrust. From there, as I step back, side kick. Okay, we're gonna go through it in a circle 4 times together with me. Stay with me, guys. Should be getting some good blood flow going right now, okay? So Okinawan 4-point, then our thrust, then our kick. Different direction. Retract that kick, guys. I didn't mention that. Same with the bow. We want to retract them back. This is a combative technique. The last thing you're going to want to do is get your foot caught or your bow caught. Okay, so make sure you're retracting that. One more. Good work. Okay, we're going to switch sides. I'm going to go left dominant. From there, I'm going to go heel, tip, combative thrust, step, side kick, okay? Again, remember guys, we're in left dominant this time. Make sure you're switching stances. We don't want to train unbalanced, okay? So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, thrust, step, side kick, and back. Make sure on the step side, we should be kicking with the blade of that foot. Left dominant again. And 1, 2, 3, 4, thrust, step side. Facing this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, thrust, step side. Okay, let's go through it together. Regular speed. And together with me, and begin. Good work, guys. This one really feels satisfying to do. If you guys notice, I am holding for a half second. I'm trying to emphasize the technique. And together. Whew, good work, guys. Good work. Shake it out. Grab a quick water. The next one we're going to be working on, guys, is going to be an angle 7, which is a groin strike, followed up by a heel thrust, and then a back kick, okay? So this one, again, has 2 piercing kicks at the end. I like to finish it that way. A lot of it's a matter of preference, okay? So you guys will come up with, develop some of the things that you like, and that's cool. We're gonna start in a reverse grip, okay? So my hand, my front hand on the tip side is gonna be about a fist length off. My backhand is gonna be right on my hip. As you guys can see, this is really deceptive for stepping into my strikes. A lot of people would find this very difficult to gauge. And the way I'm gonna work this one, guys, I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna step into my angle 7 strike, which is a groin strike. Step into that groin strike. I'm gonna take a step back, follow through with a reverse thrust. From there, I'm gonna bring it back, follow through with a back kick. The reason I'm doing that is a very similar principle as the first one. I'm imagining that I've staggered them, groin shot, and then they're kind of moving back, but they maybe have collected their bearings and they're rushing us, okay? So the back kick, spinning back kick's gonna generate a lot of power coming through. The key on this one is we wanna make sure we stay on a nice straight line, okay? So together we're gonna start this one in a right dominant, making sure I step into that strike, guys, okay? So we're here, we're gonna step into that angle 7, really focus on levering that bow. You can generate all kinds of power with this strike. 1, stepping through for our reverse heel thrust. As I'm turning, I follow through with a back kick. Now, if you don't know back kick, you're gonna have a little bit of difficulty this one. Just do your best to follow along, okay? Careful of your pivot. We don't want any tweaked knees. Okay, facing a different direction. I'm still in that right dominant, okay? I'm gonna step into the strike. If you guys notice, I'm pulling that bow back and driving it through for that reverse thrust. And then as I'm bringing the bow back, I follow up with that kick, okay? It's important we recamber that bow so that we're generating power. And stepping through, angle 7. Reverse thrust, back kick, okay? One more time, facing you guys. And stepping forward, angle 7, reverse thrust, back kick. Good. Okay, we're gonna go regular speed now, guys. Ready. And number 2. Number 3. Number 4, let's make it a really strong one, guys. Good work. Switching sides. I'm gonna be left dominant now. I'm gonna be going this way, give you guys a nice view. I'm gonna be stepping into my angle 7 with my right foot. Ever so slightly shift back as I draw that bow back for power. Reverse thrust. My left foot is gonna come around and perform the back kick, okay? So we wanna make sure, again, we're on a nice straight line for this one. Okay, we're gonna cycle through. Starting in my left dominant, I'm gonna be stepping forward into angle 7, draw the bow back, step into my reverse heel thrust, back kick. Again, left fighting stance. I'm gonna step into that strike, that heel, or that angle 7 strike. Gonna come back, reverse thrust. As I'm pulling the bow back, I follow through with a spinning back kick. One more time. Stepping through, back, kick. Good work, guys. My bow is getting sweaty. We may have to take a 5-second water break so I can wipe my bow down. It's pretty bad. I love the rattan, but it does nothing for absorbing all my sweat, which I do a lot when I'm teaching. Okay. It's good to have fun when you're training, guys. Let's go, we're gonna go, left dominant, okay? And together with me. Regular speed, guys. Do your best to stay along. Pick up some nice skills along the way. And 2. Three. And 4. Good work, guys. I gotta wipe this bow off. Let's fix our uniforms. Let's grab a quick 5-second water while Sensei Nathan cleans his bow off. I got a towel off on the side here, guys. It's kind of hilarious, but like I said, if you can't have fun when you're training, that seriously impedes the desire to do it. As I grab my water. Okay, last one we're going to work on, guys. It's going to be regular combative stance. Is what I'm going to do is I'm going to pretend that I'm in a close quarter combat situation. I'm actually going to take that bow and do a throat strike at my own height, simulating I'm hitting someone in the throat with it. From there, I'm going to draw the bow back. I'm going to come down with an angle 7. And when I fall through that angle 7, I'm going to come around and do a turn kick to the ribs, okay? So this one, it's kind of like the attacks are coming from all areas. I really like this one. The throat strike is going to be a distraction target. So what you're going to do is possibly daze, confuse, or do some serious damage if you're striking the throat. You're going to come down with that angle 1 strike and then just kind of use that to spring load yourself into the turning kick, okay? On the turn kick, we want to make sure we have a nice, clean pivot kick, okay? So we don't want any kicks like this. You got to pivot that foot, guys. Okay, together with me, we're going to pretend we're locked in. We're going to push out, bring the bow up, angle 1, go right through, okay? We're simulating that we're blowing up angle 1. From there, turn kick, okay? The turn kick can go right through the center line of your body. We want to make sure we have a nice center of balance on that one still. Okay, again with me from a right fighting stance and striking the throat, angle 1, turn kick. And throat strike, bring the bow back, angle 1, switch our feet, block or throat strike, down, turn kick. You could do the turn kick off the front leg. I'm more looking for power through this drill, so that's kind of why I'm going with the back leg. The front leg would be perfectly acceptable to throw a turn kick. You can still get good speed, just not as much power. Okay, let's work through that one together, guys, at regular speed. And so we're starting in a right dominant. And 1, 2. Every technique should have lots of power, guys, okay? Don't let up on this one. Every technique, okay? And 3. And 4. Good job, guys. Switch hands. Walk through, left dominant. Left dominant, left fighting stance. I'm going to come through, I'm going to strike the throat. As I'm pushing back, I bring the bow back into combative stance, strike through to angle 2, turn kick to the ribs, okay? We're striking angle 2 this time. And kick. Good job, guys. Left dominant and throat strike. Angle 2, turn kick. Make sure, guys, angle 2 is going through your opponent, okay? Don't stop when you hit them. Go right through them. And 3, throat, angle 2, all the way through, turn kick. Okay, let's cycle through that regular speed. Together with me, and 1. 2. 3. Last one. I'm running out of gas here, guys. I hope you are too. And 4. Oh, good work, guys. Good work. Okay, we're not done yet. Let's grab a quick water, and then we're going to do a little challenge. The name of this game, guys, is going to be a flourishing competition. Now, I don't have my timer with me. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring out my graphite bow. I named my weapons. This one's named Felmorn. Any Warcraft nerds out there will understand what I'm talking about. Okay, so the name of the game is flourishing, okay? So I don't have my timer with me. So is what we're going to do, one full rotation counts as 1, okay? So I'm going to start here. I'm going to flourish. That counts as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that, okay? So is what we're going to do is you guys are going to be competing with me. I want to see comments in the bottom. How many flourishes did you get, okay? So your goal is going to be to beat me. Hopefully some of you can beat me. I really hope so. I'm going to go for, let's say, I'm going to do 30 flourishes, which is a lot, okay? 30 flourishes is a lot. So when I call time, you stop. When I call begin, you begin. Now I'm going to do my best to make sure that I'm not, don't have an inaccurate count, okay? I'll do my best. You guys ready? And begin. Time. Not sure how long that took. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the class. Make sure you do leave your comments in below, and if you guys want to train with me more, check out Global Martial Arts University. The curriculum is excellent. The students are excellent. The classes are easy to follow along. It does work, and I love it, okay? Love to see some of you guys training with us. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time.